Hey yo.
Now you can wait your whole life wondering when it's gonna come on again. You may have got your heart broken a few times in the past. Never last as long as it used to. It don't feel as good as it used to. Before, and all the things you used to say, things you used to do, went right out the door. Oh, no more will you be the one. That's what you tell everyone around
Hey
you.
y'all. I miss y'all. I miss y'all. I'm a little hoarse today too. I've been sick. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through it. Make sure y'all share this live right now. I do apologize. Like I said, I haven't been live in a couple weeks, and it's because I had a very, very, very close person pass away. It was my mom, and just trying to get everything together with her. So I am back, and I'm ready to teach, and I'm ready to be taught, and I'm just ready to just do my purpose. Actually, this song right here was her favorite song, so I decided to come in on this Keisha Cole's. So if you did hit share or click share, I want you to comment at the bottom and say that you shared it. Please share, share, share. I won't be absent for you guys like that anymore. And once again, I do apologize. So if you did hit that share button, just comment at the bottom and say that you shared this live. I appreciate you guys joining back. Rise High Radio with my Linda. Let's talk about it. And we are here. We are here. So today I want to talk about self-reliance. And everybody that knows me and that actually tunes into my live know that I'm always going to talk about empowering self, being more aware of yourself, and trying to be a better you so you can be a better person to the people that's around you. I was going to do I had a different topic that I was going to do, but I decided not to. I think people need to be more aware of how can we develop as a person, and how can we make our own decisions without having so much of a bad influence or having so much influence from other people. How can we tune into ourselves and make our own decisions? So self-reliance is very important to me, and it's something that I actually work on myself. And I do apologize, I'm a little hoarse. I've been sick for about a week now, so just bear with me. If you can't hear, rewind the live, I guess. I don't know. Or hit me up and ask me what I said. So self-reliance is something that is an internal resource that you have that makes life more meaningful or more fulfilling. we want to always increase our self-reliance because it's things that's around us that brings that down. Some of the things that could bring it down is, death, of course, breaking up with somebody, losing a job, when your kids act up. So it's a lot of things that bring down our self-reliance, and we want to make sure that we continue to focus on um, that part of our being, and make sure that it's always up there. Like I said, there's so many different avenues or so many different distractions that kind of bring that down for us. So what usually affects it? I just said it pretty much. One of the things, that's my baby in the back. He just yelling for no reason. He probably sleepy. It is 10 o'clock. But anyways, one of the things that brings our self-reliance down the most is society. People saying this, people saying that, people like, that's what brings our meaning of life and fulfillment, because we may have people that's in our ear that's telling us negative things, and of course that brings your spirit down immediately, and then there goes your self-reliance on who you are. So number one thing is society. So that's why it's so important to make sure you know who's in your circle. And if you do meet different people, like I meet different people all the time. I know other people have jobs where they meet different people and stuff. You have to understand that when you do meet those people, you don't take in um, all of that energy that they're bringing to you. Just kind of be there, but don't be there. If that makes any sense. You take from the conversation what you need to, and the rest you leave behind, and not to take things so personal when you are speaking with a person, because once again, society can bring down your self-reliance. And what is self-reliance? Like I said, of course, it's the things that you do to help better yourself. Do we doubt our intuitions? Do we doubt that little voice that's going on in the back of our head? Absolutely. And we doubt it. I'm going to tell you why we doubt it. We doubt it because we have people in our ears saying something else, instead of actually relying on your intuition and what you are saying, or what's being said for you internally. We have Kim over here, or Derek over here saying, well, he ain't this, or she ain't that, but in your mind and your heart, that it is worth it. So we listen to other people, and that makes us confused. Confusion comes from that, for sure. But you have to be strong in your own being to know that you need to focus on your own intuition and trust in yourself. I've been in a point in my life where I've doubted my intuitions as well. I think we all have. We doubt what that little voice is saying in the back of our head. And then after it happens, we should knew I should have. I knew I should have just listened to my first. I knew I should have went with my first mind. We always say that. So having more awareness of that intuition that's in the back of your head. Think more independently. That comes from your intuition too. Thinking more independently helps you to build your self-reliance. Excuse me. Helps build your self-reliance as well. Um, when you think independently, of course, you have more meaning and more fulfillment for your life, okay? Um, Enhancing your individuality. When you enhance your individual self, you are unique, okay? You are unique. Don't you let nobody say, you know what, it's so funny, because when I did this research, I thought about when you break up with somebody and they were like, you can't never find nobody like me. Well, yeah, I won't find anybody else like you, because you are unique. I may find the same tendencies, or characteristics, but I would never find another you. So embracing your individuality, who you are, what you bring, see, everybody know that I'm goofy. So that's my individuality. I'm goofy. I'm talkative. I'm very outspoken. I like to play. I used to can sing, but not anymore. So understanding your talents, your natural talents, and embracing that and enhancing those talents to bring forth. So once again, that focus on your self-reliance, and it makes life more meaningful and more fulfilling. Mm-mm-mm. So once again, like I said, I'm gonna drop it out again, and I'm gonna say share, share, share. All the information that I ever bring to you, I've always researched. I would never tell you anything wrong. Um, my mama used to always say, I'd never tell you nothing wrong. I never tell you nothing wrong. And like I said, these things that I follow for myself too, because it's very good information. And as we get older, 35 to 40 to 50, we always want to better ourselves. We don't want to stand in the same state. We always want to better ourselves as human beings. When we were younger, we didn't really even care. So my goal for you is to help you to better yourself, better who you are once again, so you can be a better person to society. So how do you practice self-reliance? How do you do that? Like, what does that look like? Um, what does that look like? Of course, accepting who you are, accepting you. Um, you cannot uh, ask for somebody to accept you if you can't even accept yourself. That's kind of ass backwards. Okay? That's ass backwards. So accepting yourself and who you are builds meaning in your life. So you can say, I am good at painting, or I am good at writing poems, or I am good at making a business plan. Accepting who you are, and stop lying to yourself. Look, if you can't cook, okay, you can't cook. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If you can't cook, you can't cook. I was told one time I couldn't cook something, but I worked hard at it. But anyways, stop lying to yourself. Don't lie to yourself, because the first person that you want to be honest to or honest with is yourself first. So stop lying to yourself and actually accept where you are and who you are, and try to move forward from that. Um, Insecurities, hopelessness, feeling doubtful about yourself, that's all inner confidence that we try to tackle. I'm sorry, that's all inner that we try to tackle, and we try to build it into confidence. Um, hey, where'd Kiki go? She got like 12 kids. Yeah, Kiki got like 12 kids. Kiki, why is she? Yeah, she got like 12 kids. I hope Avon all right. I remember reading something in social media that he was not doing good. Speaking of that, shout out to the families that lost somebody that's close to them. I'm gonna keep you guys in my prayers. Losing someone it is it changes your mind, it changes your feelings, it changes your whole being. So continue to keep the people that's close to you. Love on those people while they're here. And if you know somebody that's lost someone, continue to pray for them and keep them uplifted, so they may have the strength to move forward. I'm glad that I have a good support system. So shoot, I work with a whole bunch of social workers. So I'm thankful for that. Um, So back to reliance. Make sure that you make your own decisions. Like I was saying before, a lot of times we 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 kind of rely on what other people are thinking and saying, and we go off of that. But follow that intuition, follow that first mind. Making your own decisions helps you to um, become a better you, because you're actually thinking about your own morals and values. You're not thinking of somebody else's morals and values. You're thinking of your own. So making your own decision and managing your dependence, managing that, setting your goals and going forth with them. You know, a lot of people are distractions, and you have to be very mindful and aware of who is a distraction and is who's going to help you on this journey that you're in at this particular time in your life. You don't want any distractions, any negative distractions, because of course that brings your self-reliance down, the meaning of life, and then you're back in a rut. Um, and also, once again, like I said before, accepting who you are. That's the most important thing. That's how you're going to build the meaning of life for yourself, by accepting who you are. And if you don't like, excuse me, and if you don't like who you are, then I suggest that you develop a strong support system that you can reach out to talk to about what you think that is wrong, because sometimes you may think it's wrong and other people may look at it at a different perspective and change your whole mind state. You may think it's all is lost, but once you talk to that support system, they bring it at a different perspective and you can see it clearly now. So why is self-reliance? Why am I even talking about that? Why is it so important? What for? What are we doing this for? What what is it for? What is self-reliance for? Why do I need it? Why does it matter? Why can't I just go ahead and do what I'm doing now? First of all, because it's not getting you nowhere. What you're doing is, I wouldn't say it's not getting you anywhere, but I guarantee if you understand your own being and your own self-worth, it can get you a lot further without hurting people. Because sometimes people want to move forward in life and step on anybody's toes that they can. And of course, that's not the right way. That's not the right way at all. So self-reliance is important because it helps you to solve your own problems. You don't have to always wait. Like, you know, when you call your girl and she in the middle of, I don't know what she's doing. She may be, you know, I don't know what she's doing, but you call your girl, you like, I need this answer, I need this answer. And she not answer the phone, so you just feeling discouraged. And you call your sister, and your sister, she busy, and then you call your auntie, and your auntie busy, and you call your mama, you know, your mama busy. So you trying to get all these questions, your questions answered, and then nobody's available to you. What do you do? What do you do? Hey, girl. Hey. So what do you do when nobody's available? You lean on your own intuition. There's a reason why you have a brain. There's a reason why you have grown the age that you've grown. I'm pretty sure you've learned some things as you've grown. So even though people are not available to help you or to give you advice or to, you know, say their 2 cents, you lean on your own self. You lean on your own self. That's how you make your own decisions. Um, the other reason why self-reliance is so important is because it makes you feel happy about yourself. Coming up with your own strategy on your own, it just helps you feel better about yourself. It does. It gives you self-worth. fulfillment like it's supposed to. It just makes you feel happy all the way around. Another thing that it does is what I taught, I'm sorry, about a couple weeks ago is self-knowledgement. It just gives you your self-knowledgement of yourself. What makes you mad, what makes you sad, what makes you tick, what makes you feel good, what makes everything about you. So self-reliance also enhances your self-knowledge, okay, of you and who you are. Um, and then it also gives you a perspection, which also gives you direction. And you know, a person with direction is a dangerous person because they're focused on their goals and what they want out of life, and they're pushing forward by any means necessary. I just love y'all. I really do. And I really appreciate you guys. And I know I came on a little late during my live. I usually do it at 7 o'clock. But that's all I could say. But we got this. We got this. Um, we got it. So I'll be in next week at the regular time. I promise. I'll be in at the regular time. Okay. I don't know. I'm on my R&B kick. You know, usually I'm on the Isley Brothers, old school, but share, 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 share. She was where she went. Where did she go? She could sing. She could sing. I ain't doing all that. At a point, you get over it. You don't be calling nobody, breaking nobody doors down. You know, at a point, you just like, I'm, I'm done. I don't. You don't want to do that. The last thing that I want to discuss before I get off this live, and like I said, I appreciate you guys. The last steps of self-reliance that I really want to talk about is 4 steps, and it's up to you to implement those steps in your life. Okay, is it hard? Hell yeah, it's hard. Hell yeah, yeah, it's hard. Can it be done? Absolutely, absolutely. So um, you can work on this, and you can do this, and you can implement this in your life, and practice. Old school saying, practice makes perfect. Am I gonna get it overnight? Absolutely not. No. Is these things gonna happen overnight? Hell no. But once you work on them, they will get easier, and then you'll find yourself doing it um, automatically, and then you'll find a peace that you like, dang, I ain't tripping about what I usually would trip about. You know, you'll see it within yourself. So the 4 things is taking responsibility, being accountable for your actions. And I think I've said this more than on one occasion. Stop acting like it's everybody's fault. Please. Ain't nobody fault but yours. Okay? Yeah, somebody may get an attitude with you, but it's all about how you respond. Okay? Once again, I posted on Facebook is this. You cannot control people's actions, but you can control how you respond to them. And that's a period, no ifs, ands, or buts. The second thing is being informed, understanding, giving yourself information. Start reading, start listening to things, start listening to my podcast. Start being more informed and more aware of things that's going on. That includes how you're eating, what's going on in your children's lives. You know, just being more informed about things. The third thing is know where you're going. Know where you're going. Don't walk around with a cloudy head, because a cloudy head once again gets you makes life not easy for you and unmeaningful for you. And if you do need help with where you're going, lean on once again that support system to kind of see where you think you see me at in the next 5 years. You know, ask them, because they're around you, so they kind of know your talents, and they like, oh, well, I see you doing hair because I always see you like doing hair, you know, or I see you being a realtor because I always hear you talking about houses and flipping this and flipping that. So go into that support system if you don't know where you're going. And the last thing is making your own decisions at the end. Making your own decisions at the end of the day is very important. Excuse me. Like I said, that person may not be there for you, or that person that you want to call on may not be there. So you have to follow your intuition and make your own decision. Money management, trying to take care of debt, trying to own something. Um, Learning how to cook your own meals, learn that stuff. Go on YouTube. There's so many things on YouTube where you can fix a full course meal for 750 people, just like that, off of YouTube. So that is self-reliance. That's giving you meaning. That's giving you fulfillment of life. Okay, doing things on kind of your own and not relying on others to do stuff for you. That's self-reliance. um, so once again, I hope you guys really enjoyed the information that I brought to y'all. I do apologize about being hoarse, and I do apologize for my absence. But if you do have any topics that you want to talk about, just drop them in the comment section. And also make sure you share this video. Share it for your boo-boo. Um, because I'm always going to bring solid information, always. And it's always going to be information that you can use in your life to better yourself. So who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to better their own self? And like I said, does it get hard? Yeah, it gets hard. Am I gonna slip up? Am I gonna renege? Probably. But as long as you got those tools, but about um, something, or can rewire your brain to know, oh well, next time I'll just do this and try to do that like that, then you're making improvement. That's improvement. And you give credit where credit is due. As long as you can understand that you're a mistake and move forward from it, that's improvement. You pat yourself on the back for that. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the comments. Thank you, Nate. Queen, I see you, baby. Um, so once again, this is Rise High Radio. My Linda, let's talk about it. I'll be here next Saturday at 7 p.m. sharp. I promise I'll be here. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure you share this video because this is really good information. And I'll see you guys again next time. And I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given to Rise High Radio, for my co-hosts and so on and so forth. Um, Once again, just remember that we do play music 24/7 on our website, www.risehighradio.com. If you have any new talent that you want to bring to the table, just email us or message us on Facebook, and somebody will get back with you if you have some new talent that you want to get played on the radio station. So I know y'all remember this. Jamie Foxx, that's my guy. All right, once again, y'all, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next week. Y'all have an awesome weekend. Peace.